Coin on.
Hello YouTube, it's me Robert with CoinOn. Today what I'm going to show you, a lot of people request that I show people what I look for while I'm out at the coin shows. Today we're going to concentrate on strictly the Lincoln series, the Memorial series to be more exact. This is what I would look for whenever I was out. Now most of these are going to be in a cherry picker's guide, so without further ado, let's have a look. One of my all-time favorite rolls to search would have been the 1960 Denver Lincoln Cent rolls. These have a lot of varieties in them, and some of them can be very profitable. I would look for RPMs like these right here. This here is the RPM number 13 with a nice spread D over D to the north. And then I have a picture here of the 1960 D over D RPM number 23. And it has a nice spread to the east. Now, I would even search for these minor ones like this one right here, which is RPM 64. Basically, if I seen something wrong, I would just take and go ahead and pick it, and then I would attribute it later. But when I would come across this RPM, which is RPM number 100, I knew I had struck it rich, or at least I felt I did. This is the 1960 large over small date. I have found about 20 to 30 of these in my searches. They are out there. They can still be found today. If anybody ever tells you you can't find varieties in today's rolls, they just don't know what they're talking about. This has a nice small over large date. You can see it on the date primarily, especially the O. And you look at the 6 on it, there's a die chip on later die states. So the ones without the die chips, they're a little more scarce and they bring a little bit more money. I was selling these on eBay in the 90s for anywhere from $150 to $300 depending upon the grade. Today, a Mint State 63 example can go anywhere from $120 up to a Mint State 66 example plus of $1,350. Now, although rolls of 1966 Lincoln Cents were harder to come by when I was out there searching, I don't know if somebody had a hoard of them or what, but when I'd pick them up, this was a fun one because you got to look at both the obverse and the reverse for a variety. First, we'll take a look at the obverse. You'll want to pay particular attention to We Trust in the motto and the date. This is where it'll show up the best. Now this is a pretty scarce variety and it has a better value than the reverse, even though they're both nice coins. PCGS shows a Mint State 63 example of this running about $500 and the 64 at about $750. I'm guessing they haven't taken and found anything higher than a 64 at this stage, so good luck and happy hunting. I hope you find one. Now this next one we're going to look at is the 66 double die reverse. Here you can see doubling on United States of America, 1 cent, the designer's initials, almost everywhere on the reverse. This is a very fun coin to find. I've never found an example of either the obverse or the reverse, so these are still ones waiting for me to come out and pick them. Hopefully you'll be luckier than me and you'll find one. PCGS has a value of these anywhere from a 63 being $80 to a 65 being $500. So good luck finding that one. Now this next variety is sort of close to my heart. I started searching in the 74, 75 era. So the 1972 had just come out. So this is one that I'd always look for, and whenever I'd go to the coin shows or to a dealer, I would always look to see if they had rolls in 1972. Here I'm showing you a few of them. Of course, everyone knows about the double die obverse number 1. This is the strongest one of all of them. And in these next few pictures, you can see the doubling was on the date, In God We Trust, Liberty. It was just strong all over. It was really nice. But there was other double dies of that year that were nice to find. The number 2, it's got a nice spread as well. And it shows up nicely on In God We Trust. Also, there was others, number 3. But the one that I was prized to look for was the number 4. Now, I've never found a number 4 double die obverse. It's very scarce and it's very pricey. To give you an example, a Mint State 63 red of the number one double die obverse for the 72 is about $375 to $390. If you was to get an example of a Mint State 63 in a red example for a double die obverse number 4, you're probably talking a few $1,000s. So this is one you definitely want to look for whenever you're out there coin roll hunting or pocket searching. Either one, even if you found the 72 double die obverse number 4 in your pocket change, you could get a lot of money. Now the next one that I want to show you is the 1980 Lincoln Cent double die obverse number 1. This also is a scarce coin to find and it's very difficult. Even though I have found a couple of these, that's just above average. So if you happen to take and see a dealer that's got rolls of 1980 Philadelphia Lincoln Cents for sale and you can pick them up at a reasonable price, I would definitely recommend that. Prices range on this for a MS63, which most coins in a coin roll will at least be a 63, range from $225, and if you find a really good example of say a 66, that's a $2,500 coin. And finally, we're going to look at probably an all-time favorite of many people out there that are searching in the modern Lincoln Memorial series. This is the 1969 S Lincoln Cent double die obverse number 1. And you can see just a great doubling. The spread is on the date. In God We Trust, Liberty. It's just all over. If you happen to find a roll, good luck finding a roll. But if you happen to find one, I'd search it whether it was in a tube or in an original bank wrap roll in efforts of finding this coin. The price on this, if you find one, is just outstanding. This is one of them that you could put a down payment on a house or maybe even buy a car with it. Prices range on this for a brown 63 example of $42,500 all the way up to a red Mint State 64 being a whopping $126,000. Yeah. It's definitely worth taking and searching tubes that have possibly already been searched, because you never know. Sometimes people, they put rolls from original bank wrap rolls in plastic tubes in an effort to keep them in pristine condition, and never once did they search for a variety. So definitely don't pass those up. You might be missing a great opportunity. And there you have it. This is what I used to like to look for whenever I was out coin roll hunting or just searching to buys at the local coin store or at a coin show. Now, if they had rolls, I definitely would look through rolls or purchase them, bring them home to look at them. Now, this next coin I wanted to show is a little bit of a bonus coin. It just came on my radar maybe 6 months to a year ago. But it's a 2018 Shield nickel. Sorry, y'all, I meant to say Shield Cent. Shows up a little less, but still nicely on Liberty. And for the one squeeze hubbing, I think it's an exceptionally nice coin. There is someone selling it right now on eBay for $1,499.99. Now, information is 2013.cardw. He's got some nice feedback. I talked to him in an email and asking for permission to use images that he has of the coin. Now, I've also got permission from John Lexler, which is some of the photographs that you'll see that I'm using here. But all in all, this is just a very nice coin. And if you have a chance to pick up a roll of the 2018 Philadelphia Lincoln Cent Shield series, I'd strongly suggest it. I think this is going to be one that's going to settle down as being one of the all-time better varieties. Well, you take a look and see what you think. Okay, as I said, this is a 2018. This doubling shows up nicely on the date itself and Liberty, with less on In God We Trust. Here's the information of the person selling it on eBay. So if you'd like to go look at it and check him out, feel free. I'm sure he'd be happy to have somebody buy it from him. And there you have it. These are the coins that I've searched for and the one that I think that's going to be up and coming in the near future. Again, don't forget, like and subscribe if you enjoy it. And do me a favor, keep the suggestions coming. That gives me more material to bring to you, the fans. I really enjoy taking and making the videos and giving you guys more information. I will be doing more videos. I am taking suggestions from everyone. So far, these last few videos, all of them have come from you, the fans. So I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful week and a happy holiday. And as I always like to say, guys, happy hunting.